And welcome back, everyone. Happy birthday to Dennis Servin, a longtime viewer. I know for a fact that I wrote this down in the week of March for your birthday. I know because I remember you giving me the suggestion. I remember Saitama's Digimon partner. I remember that. I just don't know where it got lost in this entire thing here. Like I got my book, I got my entire schedule listed out here. So I'm just taking a look really quick over everything and just asking myself, where the hell did it go? How did I miss it? And I'm not finding it at the moment. Obviously I have it here, so we're getting to it. So there's no worries as far as I know. But yeah, I'm just trying to figure out how I missed it because I know for a fact I wrote it down. Regardless, Saitama's Digimon partner. So when we do the Digimon partners, when we do the Zanpakuto, when we do the quirk, it's all very kind of different in many regards. When we do the quirk series, I can literally just lift a prominent ability from that character and turn it into the quirk. That's easy. With a Zanpakuto, it's definitely a lot trickier. I do want something that fits the character on some level, but it's more about analyzing the character to some degree and forming an ability into a blade from there. With Digimon, though, you can kind of look towards anything about the character on some level. Now, granted, you can look for something that is like a counterbalance to the character of the character, like Joe and Goblimon Gomamon is the perfect example. A little bit more carefree versus responsible and reliable. Hence, they balance each other out and bring out the more responsible nature of the one, while letting the other kind of ease up a little bit. But other times you can look more towards like I did Mario, where he had a companion in Yoshi, and I went off that. Saitama, believe it or not, goes into that latter category because he already has a perfect friend and companion in Genos. So, why don't we just basically give the Genos equivalent of him for a Digimon? Genos, we know, is a cyborg, and therefore we can lean towards that. So the rookie form would be Kotomon. Now, Kotomon is not necessarily a cyborg, but he is labeled. He does digivolve into more machine-type Digimon a lot of the time. Also, this actually works out great to start out not as a cyborg, but as a more fully organic being. He just wears a lot of armor and stuff. So I think that actually works not bad at all. Plus, you're a warrior trying to do the best you can with the little ability you have. Then you move into Clockmon, who is definitely a lot more mechanical in nature, but you still got predominantly a body in there that's operating a mechanical suit. So I think that works out pretty well. Then you get into the big one, and this is the one I immediately thought of when I thought of Genos, and I think it's the one anyone would think of when you're talking about a cyborg/android Pokemon, Andromon, because it is actually more of a cyborg than an android. And Andromon is actually a very peaceful Digimon who likes helping people out. So Andromon is I think, good solid option to really represent Genos. But if you need that little extra oomph, you always can have the Digivolution of Andromon, High Andromon. Now, High Andromon is a lot less organic, admittedly, but you could make an argument this is to represent Genos kind of sacrificing everything to bring down the opponent. And not usually working, admittedly. But I've always liked High Andromon's design. It just seems a lot more sleek. Which, admittedly, I think is the point, because Andromon, as far as I know, is supposed to be kind of incomplete. But yeah, this works because, again, he already has a companion and friend in Genos. Now, if we were to do Genos' Digimon partner, I'd probably go the opposite. I'd probably go with something that represents Saitama. Just this ends something in a single punch overpowered Digimon line. But we're working with Saitama and his Genos team. So Kotomon, Clockmon, Andromon, and High Andromon. That is what I would do. That is the team I choose, or the Digimon line I choose. Yeah, I think that actually is kind of a good fit in many ways. Plus, when he just wants to hang out, I think they would all be down for just chilling. So that's my thoughts, though. What do you think? Happy birthday again. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Later.